Good morning again. How are you doing?
Good morning, Brother Fraser.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
Good, that is good. Tell me your full name.
Gletha Gilliard Flood.
Okay. Tell me something about your family background.
My grandmother's name is Katie Richard Gilliard. My mother's name is Freezy Gilliard Jackson. And we lived in the Pine community section of Green Pond.
Okay. What were your parent or grandparent or great grandparents like? Starting with your great grandmom.
Grandma Charlotte
Mm-hmm.
was quiet, walked around with her hands behind her back, and hardly say a word, but you know that she was there. Very sweet woman.
And Mother Gayard?
Granny was stern and strong and bold. She taught us how to stand on our own 2 feet and not look for others to do things for us.
Okay.
Go out and make your own way.
Okay. Now, what was your grandmother in the church? What was she like in church? In the church?
She was very active in the church. She's a missionary. She sang on the choir. She loved to have programs to raise money for the church, to upkeep the church out, to rebuild things that needed to be built around there. She would have this program called the Seven Speaker Program.
Yearly.
She would have that program, and from those funds were raised to put the brick on St. Mary Amby Church for the other members. So she was moving around there. She was a mover and a shaker.
Now, what was your mother's like at St. Mary?
Mother was a missionary and an usher.
Mm-hmm.
She was quiet, sweet and loving, kind mother. Very sweet and kind and humble, very humble.
What are the name of your siblings?
My late brother, Eric Gilliard. My remaining siblings are St. Julian Jackson and Carol Jackson Powell.
Okay. Your church association here at Whitehall, what is it that you do here at Whitehall?
At Whitehall, I am a steward. I sang on the choir. Vice president of the Missionary Society, the Irene Eugenie Missionary Society. I'm the vice president for that organization.
Now, your early memories of St. Mary. What was your early memories of St. Mary?
Of St. Mary, the good times we had over there.
For example, like what, for example?
We had a shouting good time over there with the elders. We would have good church service.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember as a child, they would take us. We would have like a prayer practice,
okay.
And they would teach us how to pray.
Okay.
So I remember going down there, and Granny would have us, we'll go there, and she'll sit and she'll tell us how to pray and what to say during that time to pray. Those were some good days.
Do you remember joining the church? If you don't, I do.
I remember. I know. I had to pray. We had to pray. We couldn't sleep in the bed. We had to have our head all wrapped up.
Mm-hmm. A string around the hair.
A string around the hair. They would wrap the hair, and we would have to sleep on the floor. We could not sleep in the bed,
mm-hmm.
And we would go outside to pray.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it was on every hour, but I know we would have to go outside to pray. I think we had to sleep outside a couple nights too, to look up in the skies at the stars. So I remember doing that, and it's like you had to communicate with God while you're doing this to get closer to Him, so that you'll be able to join the church. So that was an experience.
Do you remember having to tell what you dreamed about?
Yes, there was a committee,
yeah.
And we had to go and Cousin Maddie Wright I think she was the committee member leader, if I'm not mistaken. We all had to go to her house, and everybody who was praying during that time, all the children that was praying during that time, had to go to her house in front of the committee and tell the committee what you were dreaming. You know, what did you dream and what was it about? And oh, that was an experience.
Now, do you remember when in telling your dream, if your dreams weren't good, did they send you back?
I remember them sending anybody back. I don't remember them sending anyone back when they told them their dreams. No, I don't remember. I don't remember.
I have that memory.
Yes. Oh my God.
In your growth path now, what do you think are some of the things that led you to where you are today?
My grandmother. Watching her be the strong woman that she was, and doing the things that she did, and always telling us that we need to lean on God, and nobody else. You know, we have to lean on God. We can't take anybody else's word. You know, we have to read the Bible so we can know for ourselves, and to study it, and to lean on God so that we will go further, that we will have that communication with Him for ourselves, that we know Him. It will make you stronger. It will definitely lead you on the right path, no doubt about it.
Now, when you lived away, what kind of work did you do when you lived away, and where did you live at?
I lived in Miami, Florida for 30 years. I was a member of the New Shiloh Missionary Baptist Church. I was vice president of the Mission Society. I sang in the choir, and during that time I was there, we had a real big, large missionary society. So our missionary was sectioned off in sections. You know, we had from 1 to 6 groups of missionaries, and each Saturdays, you know, a different group will go out feeding.
Mm-hmm.
We will go under the bridge and feeding. We'll go to the nursing home. We'll go to the schools. So we were just very active, you know, in the community, you know, and helping the community during that time.
What are there ways that you think that the church have supported you, first of all, and how you think that Whitehall may be able to support the community?
By going out. You can't stay in the 4 walls. You have to go out and help the community and seek and see what the community may need.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can't just sit in the church, you know, Sunday after Sunday, and don't go out and help others. You have to go out and help others and see what the need are. You know, what are the needs that the community, you know, may need? But what are their needs? You know, does someone need food? You know, what resource can we find and give to the community? You know, like I'm a social worker, and when my clients came to me, I worked social work in the school, and when the parent came and they needed resources, I had to find resources to give that parent so that he or she can help their family. You know, either it's food, clothing, a job, housing. You have to help the community.
Okay, this is August 2025. As you look into tomorrow and the other tomorrows, as you talk to your brother's children and your sister's children, what would you like to tell them?
To always put God first, no matter what the circumstances are, no matter what situation comes up. Put God first. Do not let anyone tell them different, because they are going to need God in their life, you know, to move wherever they need to move and to do whatever they need to do. They're going to need God first. They have to put God first so that they may be able to move on, you know, and do what they need to do, accomplish whatever task they have, you know, set out to do.
Okay, now, how old are you?
Oh, I'm a 66-year-old.
Oh, wow.
I'm so happy. Thank you, Lord.
When is your birthday?
August the 9th.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
So you
yes.
had a birthday
I had a birthday, yes.
yesterday.
Yes.
All right.
Yes,
So how do you
birthday.
feel as a 66-year-old person? How do you feel?
I feel great. Sometimes I'm a little achy, but that's all right, you know. I do. I go to the YMCA and do the water aerobics, and that helps the body a lot.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So, Sister Flood, I want you to know that I feel great in getting to know you and in talking to you.
Thank you so much, sir.
And we will preserve this as your memories on a part of Whitehall. I would like to thank you again
Thank you,
for
sir.
being here.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.
God bless you.
Okay, see you right there.
Okay.